Hi guys, so in our packet today, we are going to go through the letter I. And I makes that sound like iguana. It can also say its own name, I. Like I am having a great day with you today. So the first page on your packet, if you get it out, we are going to go through together. The first thing I want you to do, if you can, is to write your name here at the top. Perfect. Now remember, if you need a longer time to work on something, you can always pause the video or ask your mom or your dad or your auntie to pause it so you can finish before we go to the next part. We have a lovely little iguana down here that's shaped like the letter I. You guys can get your crayons out and color him. I want to put a little red thing on his back. Maybe you want to do yellow. Maybe I'll make his feet red too. I don't have a lot of colors on my computer, but I know your crayons have better colors. Ooh, maybe his tongue is red too. So color your iguana. Maybe you want to color it like this one up here that's just all green. Maybe you want to make it blue and purple and rainbow candy. Your choice. The next part we're going to do is to trace the letter I. We're going to start here at the number 1 with one line down, one to the right, and one to the right. Now we're going to do the small letter I. Get your crayon and we're going to do this line down and a dot on top. You guys know how to do that one. That one's easy. Now down here, we have pictures. We're going to see if they start with the letter I. And how you know they start with the letter I is because they're going to make the I sound. That's eh. Or they're going to say their own name, I. So we've got our first one here is an inchworm. This guy right here. That's an inchworm. Do you hear an sound at the beginning? He starts with I, so you're going to color him in. I'm not going to spend a lot of time coloring, so if you want to pause and color, that's fine. Our second picture is an airplane. Do you hear an sound in airplane? Mm-mm. How about I? Do you hear I in airplane? No, so we're not going to color the airplane. Do you know what that next picture is? It's a house. It's made out of ice. I think we've talked about them when we did penguins. And we talked about the kids in Alaska. Do you remember? It's an igloo. Do you hear the sound at the beginning of igloo? That's right, you do. So we're going to color that igloo. We're going to color that in. Excuse me, I have something in my eyeball. So our next picture is an ice skate. Do you hear an sound at the beginning of ice skate? How about the I sound? Do you hear I at the beginning of ice skate? That's right, you do. So we are going to color this ice skate. Do you remember what we do next? Right, we're going to fill in, there's a sentence written at the bottom of the paper, and we are going to write the letter I that's in the words of the sentence. So get your crayon. I'm going to try not to be so shady this time. Well, the first one's already done for us. So this says, I sit in a thin ship. I sit in a thin ship. Do you see the letter I in those words? I'm going to get your crayon and we're going to write it. The line down and the dot. The line down and the dot. Where's the next one? It's in the word thin. A line down and a dot. And then in ship, there's a line down and a dot. It's okay if it takes you longer than me. Keep working, and I'm going to read the sentence again, and we're going to highlight the words as I read this time. I sit in a thin ship. Now, after you guys get done writing the letters, if you want to practice saying this sentence and pointing at the words with me, I bet we could get some of these sight words down, especially some of you older guys. I sit in a thin ship. You guys are doing really good. I'm actually gonna just erase my paper over here. Well, it's not working. Why is my eraser not working? That's okay. So we're gonna go to the next page of your packet, which is gonna look like this, remember from yesterday. So all of this right here.
Low battery, low battery, low battery.
This is all that story that we are going to, oh, sorry guys. We're going to read when we do our book later. So we are not gonna read this part right now. But we are gonna work on listening with our ears to the sound of these words that start with I. We're gonna listen for the I sound at the beginning, at the middle, and at the end. So this first one is iguana. So I want you to take your finger, take your finger and put it on the head of that caterpillar. And we're going to go through his body while we say iguana and see where we hear the I sound. Iguana. Where did you hear the I sound at? Iguana. Did you hear it at the beginning? That's right. How about, let's change color so we can see. Igloo. 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 Did you hear the I sound at the beginning, the middle, or the end? The beginning. We're going to do insist. 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 Did you hear the I sound? There's one at the beginning. There's another I sound in there. Did you hear it? Insist. Is that one at the beginning, the middle, or the end? The middle. That's right. So we have one at the beginning and one in the middle. What is this doing working? Oh yeah, let's erase our caterpillar. So our last one is icicle. 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 There's two I sounds in that one, and they're both different. My hair is doing something weird on this video. Icicle. Did you hear the first one, the I sound? That was at the beginning. Did you hear which one was in the middle? Icicle. So you had one in the beginning and one in the middle. My hair does not want to stay on my head today. So we're going to flip on over to our number 9 page. I wish there was a way to flip this around the right way, but there's not, so you guys are just going to have to bear with me. You can put your paper, you know how the number 9 goes the right side up in front of you. But Miss Charity can't turn her paper, so we're just going to work with it like it is. On this one, the first thing I want you to do is to write your name at the top again. And I'll wait for a second for you guys to get that done. If you're done with your name, I want you to pick your very favorite color crayon. And we're going to use that to do all these number 9s. My very favorite color is green. What's yours? Which crayon did you pick? So the number 9 is actually really fun to write. We're going to do it 2 ways on this paper, because there's 2 ways you can write the number 9. You can do it with a round back or with a straight back. So the first one we're going to do is the round back. We're going to start, remember, at the number 1. We always start at the number 1. Start at the number 1 and go around. And we're going to start at the number 2 and go down. Now, if you don't have crayons at home, you can use your finger just to trace the lines. You don't have to have a crayon. And you can use your finger to trace the numbers. You can use them to trace the letters we just did. You can even use them to make the dots in the 10 frame. And if you do use your finger, that just means you can do it over and over again if you want to, if you think it's fun. So the next way we're going to write the number 9 is with a straight back. So I want you, let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is back here. It's almost 10. We're going to start at the back and just make that straight line down. And we're going to make a circle on top. And that's how you make the 9 with a straight back. That's personally my favorite. Let's go ahead and trace these other numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We already did 9, and there's 10. Perfect. Let's go through our 10 frame. We're going to make 10 dots. You can use the same crayon, or you can use it, we're not going to make 10 dots. We're going to make 9 dots. You can use the same crayon, or you can use a different color. That's your choice. We're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dots. And then on our dice, like we use when we play games at school, how are we going to make 9? Can you tell me what numbers are on those dice right now? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 on that one, and 1, 2, 3 on that one. So 6 plus 3, is 9. Let's make sure they're right. Let's do them on our dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're right. 6 plus 3 is 9. And our last thing on this sheet is going to be our pigs in the mud. This looks fun. So we are going to, let's color in that mud real quick. Well, there we go. Color, color, color. And then I'm going to do my grass too. So we got this mud and this grass, and then we're going to put 9 pigs in there. I'm going to do my pigs pink. You guys can do your piggies any color you want to, but I'm going to do mine pink. How do we do a pig? Let's do a circle for the body and a circle for the head, maybe some legs and a nose up front and some ears maybe. I don't know if I can get 9 piggies to fit on there. 2, 3. Maybe we'll just do heads because they're sitting in the mud. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm right out of room for pigs. 8. Maybe one up here. 9. There's my 9 pigs. You guys, when you get done, if you think your pigs are great, you can go ahead and send them to me. So that's the first 2 pages of our packet. Here is our number maze if you want to turn the page. We are going to find that number 9 again. Oh, they put an arrow here for us. And we are going to trace it all the way through the maze. Down. Find the 9s and follow them all the way out. Now that's a lot of work for us right now. Let's see what's next. Oh, these blocks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a break and cut out my own blocks so I can play with you. And I'll be back with another video shortly.